Hey everybody, how you doing? I want to do an unboxing of the IWI Masada. I've looked at this once at the store and had to have it. So, open it up, this is what you get. Looks like a little keychain thing. Looks like a little instruction manual. Firearms responsibility. Pamphlet. IWI sticker. Safety depends on you. NRA card. Product warranty card. Mailer. Pamphlet. Little keychain dude. Lock. Blue bag. Couldn't tell you what that's from. These are plate adapters for your red dots that you can put on the Masada. Let's see, we got an Allen wrench in there, all different size fasteners. We've got one for the Venom. Let's get some more light in the situation. There we go. Got one for the Venom. Romeo 1. These are plastic. Most likely ABS. Doesn't look like any glass fiber reinforcement. Delta point. And RMR for the Trichicon guys. So you get all those. 2 magazines. There's one in the firearm. It is 17 rounds in each magazine, plus one in the hole. And for the restricted states, I'm sure it's just 10. Right now, the grip panel that's on here is medium. Here's the large, and here's the small. And that's pretty much it. Got a little warning card. Cardboard box, kind of flashy. Thinner gauge cardboard with foam. Nice thick foam on the base and sides, and a little piece of thin foam at the top. So here it is, the IWI Masada. Right hand magazine eject, lefty's magazine eject, lefty slide lock, lefty slide release, righty slide lock, slide release. Obviously it is empty. 3-dot sights, windage drift right or rear, windage drift front, and there's the plate that you can take off to put your red dot. Do have a safety on the trigger, a lot like a Glock or the FN or Smith & Wesson. Safeties are on the trigger. The pull, pretty light. Get the magazine out of there. Pull is really light, actually. I like that a lot. Reset is a little long, but that's okay, because there are pistols out there that have longer resets than this that they're still selling like hotcakes out there. You can see a little bit of area through here in between the slide and the grip, but that's okay because there's a lot of high-end pistols that actually have that, and none of them have problems with that. Do have a 1913 rail here for flashlights. The stippled or serrated front trigger guard. The trigger guard also is cut up right here, which is actually kind of nice to get a little higher purchase on it with your fingers. The stippling on the grip is a really nice texture. It reminds me a little bit of the Walter PPQ texturing. The grip and everything, that, let me take a close look. That looks like it is glass fiber reinforced. That's probably a poly. So Masada, I believe, stands for Fortress. You can go into Translate and figure that one out for yourselves. Feels like a pretty solid pistol. I have not shot it yet. I plan on doing that soon. It is a striker fire pistol. Let's get some specs on this. Let's get into this. Let's see if we can get you guys some specs on this. it feels great in the hand. It really does. It I don't know if it's I don't know if it's PPQ great, and all of our hands are different sizes, but it does feel really good in the hand. It's definitely probably selling the pistol, and the price point's really good. MSRP I believe is $480 on these pistols. Certain places are trying to hamstring you because he's kind of just came out. I've seen places trying to sell them for almost $600, so watch where you go if you're going to get one. For the specs, let's see, the Masada 9x19, 9mm, 17 rounds plus 1 magazine, semi-automatic short recoil system, striker action, trigger pull force is 5 to 6.6 pounds, fixed 3-dot sights, 1 in 10 right-hand twist rifling, and polygonal rifling, which is really interesting. Hopefully show that to you guys here in a sec. Looks like the pistol without magazine is 23.5 ounces, length is 7.5 inches, height is 5.6 inches, width is an inch and, or excuse me, an inch and inch 0.34 inches, 1.34 inches. Wow, I can't talk today. Barrel length is 4.1 on this particular pistol, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So this will come apart a lot like a SIG pistol. Let's see. We've got a date code of, if I can see that in there, I don't know if it will focus on it. Looks like June of 2019. Yeah, it's kind of having a problem trying to pick that. There we go. So that's when this was molded. We have a trigger chassis system, it looks like. So this, for all intents and purposes, should be able to be... Yep. Alright, so yeah. We got the serial number right there. So yeah, you should be able to pull this right out. And if you want a smaller frame, bigger frame, there's probably going to be plans for that in the future on this pistol. Because this does share the design of the Steyr, the SIG 320 series of pistols, and I can't remember what else, but it does have that trigger pack in there. And my camera doesn't want to focus. I know, first world problems. Dot matrix code. Looks like another year stamp right in there for the trigger components. 09 of 19. The slide. Captured coil spring. The rod is plastic. It is a polymer. We've got a flat coil spring. I'm kind of a big fan of those. Looks like we got a single lug lockup system, so the slide locks up with the barrel right here. And on the front side right here. Let me get a rag really quick and wipe this off so you guys can actually take a look at it. Yep, definitely polygonally rifled. So just like Glocks and Steyrs alike, this has that same style of rifling. Really easy to clean, but no shooting cast bullets. That's a no-no. The lead, as it goes down the side, it'll leave little bits and pieces of lead, and it just keeps on building up and building up and building up until you end up having a real big problem. So, jacketed or coated bullets, or projectiles rather. Looks like we've got the pin right here. Looks like a roll pin, double-walled roll pin for the extractor claw. Extractor claw's got some good tension on it. I like that. Here's your feed. We have a... Oh, is that? Yeah. Alright, so that's a metal backing plate. So unlike the Glocks that are plastic, this is actually a metal. Let me see if it's a ferrous metal really quick. Yep, magnet sticks to it, so that is some sort of ferrous steel. along with the slide. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Okay, so it looks like you're... Alright, so we got cup seals there. Spring. That's all metal. And here is your trigger safety right up here, this plunger, to actually let your firing pin go all the way forward. So, this is the back of your firing pin. Notice how it won't go any further forward. Push this down. That's your trigger safety. Now it can continue its travel forward. And if I hold this, you can see the firing pin protruding. If I can get that to focus. There we go. This was bought at a store, and the previous owner, who I know, put 20 rounds through it. So yeah, put 20 rounds through it for T&E and enjoyed it, and I picked it up. I bought it. So nice polishing on this feed area, which is getting kind of rare to see. So I like that. And yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff I can show you. And I'm sure there's guys that'll blow you out of the water with information on this pistol, but I'm just trying to give you the quick and fast. Tabletop first open box review. And this is the first time I've ever taken a really close look at it, to be honest with you. Just got done mowing the lawn after I got home from work after an extremely long day. That was not very fruitful, but we all have those days. So anyhow, and like I said, the pistol comes apart and goes together just like SIG or other pistols like that. So you'd lock this to the rear, you'd put the safety lever down, you would let the slide go forward, and you're gonna have to, because it's a striker freight, you're gonna have to pull this trigger. So obviously always make sure that there's nothing in the chamber before you do that. Oh yeah, feed ramp polish too, obviously you can see that in there. So yeah, the IWI Masada 9mm pistol, and boy oh boy, it really feels good in the hand. I'm being very honest with you guys, it feels just great in the hand. And those look like excuse me. Looks like, let's check here really quick. Sorry, I gotta kind of do this off camera. Alright, so that is not paint that illuminates. Those are just, they just kind of look like they're glowing right now through the viewfinder right now. So yeah. Anyhow, so that's the pistol. You guys tell me what you think. If you think it's going to be great, if you think it's going to be, you know, just kind of another polymer pistol, but I don't know, I really think it's kind of cool, and I can't wait to shoot it. So as always, remember that loose is fast, brakes only slow down, and shotguns have a wider spread. You guys have fun, be safe on the range, and we'll see you next time.